Hello, and this tutorial will be on how to create a burn effect. As you see, I've burnt Kim Kardashian's face, which a lot of people will be quite happy about. But for this tutorial, I'm not going to show you how I've done it all because it's too lengthy, and I don't know if I can go over 10 minutes on YouTube. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how I created this section here, because basically once I've done this section, the rest of it I just copied it and pasted all over a face, and then I used the burn tool and the dodge tool to basically do the rest. So yes, so let's begin. Right, for to do this burn tutorial, we're going to need three things, which is a picture of our beautiful Kim. We got this texture which will become our burn, and raw piece of meat. And this first couple of minutes will just be me adjusting the colours of the photo, but that's up to you to do if you wish to do it or not. So on Kim's face, you want to go to image levels, set this first one to 37, set the second one to 0.95, and the third one to 255. Press OK, then back to image, adjustments and curves, and then what we want to go to is red, and make sure the channel is on red, and we want the output to be on 80 and the input to 121. Press OK. Then after you've done that, we need to go back to adjustments, hue and saturation. We want the hue to be on -6 and the saturation to -59 and the lightness to 0. And then we want to grab the burnt texture and drag it on Kim's face, and this dark bit will be the actual burn, and the other part will be like flaky, rusty, dead skin. We want to size it to this part of her face, make it a bit bigger. Yeah, that'll do. And then what we want to do is on this texture, on the burnt texture, we want to set the blend mode to overlay, and we want to set the opacity to around 75%. And then we want to go up to adjustments, color balance. We want the mid-tones to be -15, -17 and -31. Then click on highlights, and that will be -25, -51 and -52, and click OK. And then we can get the mask tool. Oh, what the hell's happening? Click the mask tool here, and it will create a blank white space. Then with a soft black brush, we could just fade out these hard edges. You can set opacity to around 30% and just fade out these hard edges. Then we want to grab our raw meat and drag it onto that's how you say it, our burn. We want to make sure it fits on the burn, not too small, not too large. Okay, when it's good, then we want to create another mask, and this time we want to, with our bucket, we want to set the color to black and then click. Make sure the mask is selected. I want to click and it should disappear, and then with a soft brush and with the color white, we will then reveal the meat underneath, and then we want to reveal the meat in that burn. Don't go onto this area on the flaky sort of skin area. We want to just go on the burn area with a low opacity brush. Just get that meat. Don't go all over with the meat, just certain sections of it. Then you can go back on black brush and just blend it in almost. And to change colours from black and white, you can just press X, and as you see, you just change colour. Right, and then we want to click on, make sure you click on the raw meat layer, and then we want to go to image levels and set the first one to 43, second one to 1.17, and the third one to 188, and then just darken it out almost in the mask section. Then basically that's how you do the burnt thing. That's how to do the burn parts. And then with the burn tool, and make sure the burnt texture is selected, and then click on midtones, exposure around to about 30%, and you want to work on these edge parts where the skin breaks off, where it burns. Just work on these parts. You can add a little shadow. But by adding the burn tool to these parts, it would give it a bit of depth and give it a bit of character. And then with the burn tool still selected, click on the raw meat layer and just work on that raw meat. Make it a bit darker. You can click on highlights just to darken these bits out. Right, that's basically how you do it, and then from here I just copied this bit, duplicated it, and just placed it all over her face. And with this texture bit, you can just place it and it look like cracked skin or something, and then you can just erase these bits and just make it how you want to do it. Just muck about with it, just enjoy yourself and experiment with it. And if you want to try it yourself, then I'll put the link where you can download these photos, so then you can give it a try yourself in Photoshop. And if you don't have Photoshop, then you can try it in Paint or something, but I doubt that'd be possible. So the link of these photos the Kim Kardashian, the texture for the burn, and the raw steak will be in the description below. So that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. See you later.